One of the most important team members to have among your team dynamics is the subject matter specialists who understand finance. Above understanding finance is about understanding corporate financing. And I say this largely based on the fact that one of the greatest challenges that we see businesses and business startup experience is the struggle to access capital. So it's important to have the team dynamics, the subject matter expert that understand the dynamics of corporate financing. And by this, what do I mean? It's important that your financial specialists understand what is debt capital from the standpoint of knowing the various portfolios, understanding the pre-qualification to access those portfolios, understanding strategic approaches to leverage those portfolios, and understanding how to mitigate those portfolios. Now, it's not only about understanding the debt capital, because the real financial talent base that you need here is not only about accessing the capital, but the mitigation process is also important because the expert understands the mitigation process will say to you that regardless of how high the interest rate is, there is a legal process to bring down the interest rates. So it's important to have that kind of expertise around to work with you through this process. And at Global Capital Inc., I'm happy to say that we have the certified public accountants, we have economists, we have venture capitalists, we have business consultants, and so much more to work with you through this process. Along with this, it's important to understand what is equity capital. And some of the things that we are seeing is that while it's important to understand equity capital, it's important to understand all of the realities surrounding it. Again, this is not just about accessing equity capital, but an area that of interest is mitigating that entire process. Because in most cases, when you access equity, the way the accredited investors cash out is through IPO and LBO. And IPO and LBO create a certain type of exposure to you, for you, and it's something that you need to ask yourself if you're ready or if you want that type of exposure. So the mitigation process really enables you to understand how to cash out of this process without being exposed. Absolutely necessary. Along with this, we talk about credit capital. And my last program, I spoke a lot about the credit capital. I spoke about accessing credit, business credit by using your SSN. And I also spoke about accessing business credit, leveraging your EIN. And it is absolutely necessary to understand this. But let me put a little bit more icing on the cake. You can access business credit and at zero APR. And you may get a zero APR access to credit capital for a period of 18 months. And you can wash and restart that process, wash and restart that process, where you're getting access to a decent amount of business capital with zero APR. In the event that you're wondering what is APR, APR represents annual percentage rates. The percentage rate is the interest attached to borrowing. Again, if you understand business debt and how to leverage business debt, how to build up your business credit portfolio, it will certainly give you access to these different possibilities. So it is a necessary tool. It is a smart move to ensure that as you build your team dynamics to grow your business or to take steps and inform action to build wealth, to ensure that you have the right subject matter expert in finance on your side to help you to move that process forward. The last concept that I'm going to speak about here is what we call the smart capital market, the SCM. Now, at this platform, you have a number of financial models. We talk about bootstrapping, we talk about crowdfunding, we talk about sales funnel and quality contact lists. One of the things that I most like about Smart Capital is that Smart Capital enables you to raise a decent amount of capital. And if you understand which one of these systems to use, you can raise these capitals without having to worry about dividend yields, payback at the end of the year, quarterly, half yearly. You would not have to worry about collateralized and amortized monthly debt obligation. And again, you don't have to worry about the timeline for the credit payback. And because of the fact that leveraging this platform gives you the cash access and the freedom that comes along with this type of capital that can be pumped back into your business growth and expansion, or your new business startup. So again, emphasizing the importance of having a strong financial expert in your team that can really mentor and coach you and support you through this access to capital platform. It cannot be emphasized enough. Again, I want to encourage you that at Global Capital Inc., what we have done, we have built out a very unique program, a very unique platform titled the 10X Wealth Leadership Blueprint. And what the 10X Wealth Leadership Blueprint is all about, it is taken from the 10X Blueprint Academy. Sorry about that. What we have developed is a 10X Blueprint Academy. And the 10X Blueprint Academy, we have a series of programs, and all of these programs are really designed to help you to understand the financial platform and business platform. One of those unique programs is what we call the 10X Financial Market. The 10X Financial Market Blueprint really give you an in-depth perspective on the global financial market, and it starts to show you creative approaches, innovative approaches, practical tools that you can use to start to get your business registered and recognized in the right way, start to build up business credit, that you can now leverage these tools to start to access capital that you can pump back into your legitimate business. But we are only dealing here with legitimate brand that has a track record or a series of building up that track record, and leveraging these opportunities to grow and scale their business. Along with this, we're working with a private individual to really show those private individuals how to access the financial markets and how to leverage these opportunities to either build active income or passive income streams. Happy today, and program has been short. I trust you would have enjoyed today's broadcast. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm a self-published best-selling author for several books, including Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. My new book titled 10X Branding and Marketing, The Psychology of Doing Business is going to be out very soon. This is a super book, and it really teaches you from A to Z of the things that you should be focusing on when you want to build your business, your brand, your ideas to make large to life impact. It's a super book that really gives you the control over the level of impact that you can have on your workforce, the level of impact that you can have on the primary customer base, the level of impact that you can have on the public, and the level of impact that you can really have on the bottom line of the operation, which is the cash flow potential of the business. So this indeed is a super book, and when you get registered with the TEDx Blueprint Academy, you're exposed to these content of information that I know it will have transformational impact on the way you do business and on your approach in dealing with life. In closing, I want to say, I want to encourage people across the world. We see what happened with the COVID-19 pandemic. It caught many persons by surprise. You did not have your corporate paycheck protection program. You did not had your corporate cash flow protection program. That's on the corporate side. On the private side, you did not have your emergency savings account. You did not have, your paycheck protection program. So I simply want to say to you, to continue living life the way you were living it many years ago, in light of what happened with COVID-19, is not the smartest way to continue do it. You want to have a PFA on your side, a professional financial advisor, a personal financial advisor on your side, and we have them at Global Capital Inc. and the 10X Blueprint Academy. You need to have these people on your side to really mentor and coach you and give you the support to build up smarter financial game plan that gives you the cushion, that gives your employees the cushion, that gives you your personal life the cushion, gives you and your family life the cushion that you need. So you're somewhat insulated from the negative results of this devastating global pandemic. So I want to encourage you to reach out to us at Global Capital Inc. With a unique model that we have designed, the TEDx Blueprint Academy, and we are committed, totally committed to working with businesses to really give businesses the competitive advantage in doing what they're doing. Our business model will help you to understand how to scale your business, your ideas, your brand with local, regional, and international relevance. And we will talk to you about smarter ways to access investment capital and how to leverage and mitigate that entire process. So remember to like, subscribe, and share this podcast so you can help us to reach as much people as possible. We will totally appreciate that. And we look forward to seeing you soon. If this program strikes a nerve with you and you are in business and you want to know more about smarter investment capital, you want to know more how to access credit capital and how to mitigate that process, you want to know more how to access debt capital and how to mitigate that process to save in the short to long term. And I want to encourage you to reach out to us. We are here for you to give you that support. If you're the private individual who wants to achieve more financially, who wants to get off of the paycheck to paycheck cycle, this is the program for you. All right. And to the private individual, build a team. It's no longer but me, myself, and I. Build the right team and set your goal, your game plan to go after your financial independence. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.